tears in my sheets. Wake up, rewind and repeat, but I'm still caught up on you. Nothing really mattered when we had it all. Happy ever after was an afterthought, and I've got to know. Baby, do you ever think of when we were together on the 4th of July, underneath the fireworks sky? And I said, everything is perfect cause you're holding me. You and I together like we're supposed to be, cause you need me and I need you. But that's just my point of view. That's just my point of view.
How's it going, everybody? Say hey, Mr. Cooper. We're in here minding our own business and thought we would do a video for you guys today. It's actually one that's been requested. I don't understand why, but a lot of you guys have wondered what is actually in Camaro Time's editing recording room / whatever you want to call it. So I figured I'd take you for a room tour and show you what I was up. Let me give me a swallow of my energy drink here. Hold on. Coca-Cola. Now, as you can see, we're in the room as of we speak. Yeah, all this we'll get to in just a second, but I'll start over here. Don't mind this. This is some stuff I've got to put up, work related, and some pictures that we picked up at the local thrift store that I gotta find somewhere for I don't know where, but we'll get to that. But any of you that have ever followed my channel know that from the beginning know that I was really into photography. I still am, which is what's mostly in those drawers. But we'll get to that again when we get over there. But these are some of my favorite pictures, right? Here, let me move this out of your way. This is actually one of my favorite ones here. And let me explain. When you're growing up, you know, your parents basically control your life by, you know, taking you here, teaching you that. And, you know, you really have no control in what you do or what you say. So when I say this, take it with a grain of salt of what I'm saying. I love my childhood. It wasn't perfect by no means, but I love my childhood. It's me, you know, it's my childhood. Nobody else has the same childhood that I have. But when I met my wife, I met her in high school, okay? This is her in most of these pictures. And why is that? I have literally tens of thousands of photos on hard drives, memory cards, on off-site storage, and there's boxes of stuff up there full of photos, which we're not going to show you this. Everything that is not out here is in there, so we won't even touch that one. But basically, when I met her, right, that's when my life started. That's when I became who I am, good, bad, indifferent, whatever you guys think. When I met her, that's when my life started. I owe everything to her. Everything. So that's why most of the pictures you see in here are from her or me. That's when we was in high school. That's when we met. But the reason I say this is one of my favorite ones, right here, we were on a trip to the mountains and we found this stream coming down the side of the mountain, and there's a nice rocky area, a nice waterfall, and I have pictures and videos up online on YouTube. And I turned around and she had her feet in the water, and so I snapped a picture of her with her feet in the water, which is that one, right? And then when she went to put her shoes on, I turned around and that was left behind. That is my favorite picture I've ever taken, right? Those two together. Now with that said, let's get on with the tour. Now, as any of you know, I used to shoot professional archery. I still love it. I still love the thought of doing it. I just no longer do it. But I have my stereo equipment, right? This happens to be a JVC home stereo system. I have a turntable down there, which is the original JVC. Then I have a Yamaha turntable as a backup. And then I have my Technics turntable, because yes, I listen to LPs. But as you can see, it's nothing special. It gets the job done. Got my amplifier, graphic controller, my tuner, my dual cassette player, my CD player, and my backup turntables. And I actually have a CD changer and all kind of other stuff that I have for backup. It's just that I don't have it all in here. And you can only have so much stuff running at one time, right? But there's that. And then, you know, once we got out of cassettes and everything, well, CDs took over. And yes, I have a bunch of CDs. A bunch of them. And that's not all of them. I've got some in each car, which if you don't know, I have 3 cars. Sorry, I'm trying to keep you to where you can see me in the light. I have 3 vehicles and everything, so they've got CDs in them. I've got cases in there with CDs in them. Heck, I've got boxes in there with cassettes and CDs in them. And that leads me back over to the cassettes. You showed them in the preview to this video. I have cassettes, 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 cassettes. Anytime I go to a thrift store and I find them, I buy them, if they're any good. I have bought, oh God, I've bought racks of cassettes for like $5, and it'll have anywhere from 40 to 100 cassettes in it. So yeah, boxes and boxes of them in there. And then I have my Bose bookshelf speakers, a lot of knick-knack stuff that mean a lot to me, you know. And I've gotten a lot of questions about this. This is something my wife came up with. It's just, she used to work next to a Bath and Body Works, and they were throwing these strips away one day. So she got them and was trying to figure out what to do with them. And like so many females, she looked on Pinterest, and we ended up putting them up there as kind of like a homage to my photography. No, I don't know any of these people. No, I don't know nothing about any of this. It's just strictly aesthetics. And then being a car guy, yep, you guessed it, I have my Camaro collection. Almost every car on this rack is a Camaro, with the exception of a few of the ones from Fast and the Furious. Everybody's got to have Fast and the Furious if you're a car guy. And then more of the knick-knack stuff, more pictures, just all kind of stuff, right? And now that brings us to this area. I saved this one for last because this is where most of the business happens. Get me in this swallow. But as you can see, I have my Camaro up here to pay my loyalty to my brand, and that's just a really cool photo. I have some that I've done like this and printed out, not poster size. I really need to get some poster size with my car, and you know, just the interior shots and engine and everything. And some people have noticed this and they couldn't really figure out what it was, so I'm gonna show you. It's a Camaro hologram, and I hope that's picking up. But one spot it shows the car with the paint, you know, the exterior shot, the paint, the body lines, all that stuff. And it's really pretty cool because as you move it, and I hope it's coming through on camera, I can't tell, it'll show you the inside, the subframe structure of the car, the engine, all that. The body panels and stuff just disappear. It is really so cool. I mean, I really like this. I hope it's coming through. So I've got that up there, and then, like I said, more pictures of my wife and I together. And then I found this at a local thrift store too. It's basically a visual history of cameras from beginning to end. It's not covering every single camera or anything like that camera brand. It's just covering, like, from the very first box type, then it went to the TRL type, then it went to the Polaroid types, and now we're down to the digital types. I just really like that. It shows basically the history of cameras, including what I'm recording. What you're seeing me on that, the GoPro, right there. But here we go. Over here on this side, we have basically my whole desk set up, okay? I used to have my desk set here, and all of this stuff used to be on that side. If you watched any of my past videos and stuff, you would have seen it. But I got tired of it. It looked cluttered. It didn't have enough room for me. So my wife and I got to talking, and I measured. And I said, well, I could put these over here. These are cubes from IKEA. Like 40 or 60 bucks per 4 squares. It's one big box, and then you get a divider to put in it. But it's like 40 bucks for each one, something like that. I forget exactly. So I put those over there. Now, this is the same as this. This just has drawer inserts instead of being open, okay? And then I have another one over here with stuff in it. And then I have my desktop from my old desk. The other desk was falling apart, so I said, well, rather than fighting it, the slide where the keyboard was wouldn't slide out really good or anything like that. So I said, well, heck, I'm going to change it. So I saved the top and put that up there, and it's actually turned out pretty cool. And all I got, naturally, any of you that know anything about computers know there's a ton of wires back there. So to hide it, I've got that box. And what that box actually is a big light. Let me spin it around to show you. Since you're here, I might as well show you. But yeah, there's the gobble wires. Look at this light. I don't use it much. I used to use it for product shots. Like, you know, you can set stuff on top of here and have the light coming from up underneath. And you get down level with the product and it's really well lit without seeing the actual light. Turns out, works pretty cool. But I have all my records alphabetically ordered. You guys thought I was kidding when I said I had about 500 LPs. Right there they are. That's a lot of records. And I actually have more that's crammed, like my Bruce Springsteen box set right there, crammed in there. And I have a few crammed in nooks and corners, like right there and everything. And I'm sorry to make you dizzy and all that, but I'm just trying to show you everything, right? But I have all my LPs, all my records and everything. And then I have these holders that we found at Walmart a couple years back to slide in there rather than having the regular square cubes like everybody's got. I wanted something a little different, something to match the decor of the room and all that stuff. So there you go. Got all those holders and stuff, and I actually have a couple extra ones. Like one right there to have some of my go-to books, like photography books or car books, stuff like that. Have my go-to books, like if I need information, somebody asks me something, it's right there. And now we're coming up to the final part of it. Okay? Let me grab my glasses so I can actually read, because I know what it is, but I want to tell you exactly. Yeah, get old sucks. But it's all part of the price we have to pay, right? I don't mind. I've enjoyed my life. I wish I had more of it, but I've enjoyed it. So here we go. You see my larger monitor. This did not come with my computer, but it is a Dell. I forgot what size it is, but it's like a 19 or 20 inch. And what they do is they measure, you know, across. It's either a 19 or 21.5 inch. I'm sorry, one of those two. But I actually have a spare TV that I'm fixing to put in here and use that as my monitor. And then I have my Western Dynamics terabyte external hard drive. Anything that is important to me that I put on this computer, I save it to the computer. I also save it to somewhere like Flickr or something along those lines. And I save it to my external hard drive, because if anything happens here, I know that it's taken care of online, but for some reason I don't put it online, I know it's on here. And then I have my really good sounding clips. It's spelled K-L-I-P-S-C-H. And that's the TXX set of speakers. And man, stereo sound like crazy. I mean, I can sit here and watch videos all day long. I can watch movies, whatever I want to, and get surround sound out of those speakers. And then there's the subwoofer for it to get real thunder bass out. I mean, this thing will shake the whole wall. It's crazy. On real low volume and everything, it'll shake this whole wall. And the wife will come in here and ask me, because the kitchen and dining room is just on that side of the wall. She'll come here and ask me, what in the world are you doing? Because there's rattling plates and stuff inside the cabinets. What, buddy? What you talking about? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That's my #1 buddy in the whole world. Pets add so much to your life. Good boy. But anyhow, back with the tour. Sorry about that. I had to show some love to Cooper. He used to love to get in my videos, but I don't know. For some reason, he stopped. With all that said, here we go. As far as my computer, it is a Dell XPS computer. It also has a terabyte hard drive in it. 512, I believe, on the other side. And it's really fast. It's got a good video driver in it. It's got excellent music driver in it. Basically, when I went to get it, it was top of the line at the store at that time, outside of the Apple products. And I've had an Apple flat screen, all-in-one computer, and it worked great. But you know, I've grown up on Windows products, and it was hard for me to find the files and stuff because of where Apple's products. There you go. Hop on up there, boy. Look at you up there, Cooper. You gonna sit up there for the rest of the video? Oh, forgot to show you my Camaro sign. Thanks for pointing that out, Cooper. But I wouldn't be a true Camaro guy unless I had the Camaro sign, right? But I just couldn't get used to Apple products, and then you have to give them credit card information just for updates. Well, updates are supposed to be free. And I got to give them my credit card info? No, I wasn't down with that, so I didn't do it. And then the thing, within a year, fried. I mean, I had smoke coming out of it. I don't know what was going on with it. But after that, I decided just screw it. I'm going to go back to Windows platform because I understand it better. And I still don't know that much about it, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I use. You know, on the computer. That's my computer. It's got all kind of USB ports. It's got USB 3. It's got 2 USB ports there, a microphone port, a headphone port. Then it's got 2 USB ports there. And it's got a few things down there on the very bottom for like headphones and stuff. And then on the back, it's got a couple more USB ports and a few other odd things going on back there that I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you about because, like I said, I don't know that much about computers anyway. But that's pretty much it. Ain't that right, Cooper? Ain't that right? That's pretty much it for the Camaro Time run. But that pretty much takes care of that stuff. Let's go over here and I'll show you a few things I've got hidden in these drawers. Hey, Coop. How you doing, boy? Oh, yeah. Good boy. Glad you're in the video. But in this drawer, and I'm not worried about getting robbed because who would want to come see me? But anyhow, in this drawer, I have my Canon 7D, which my main camera for photography, but I use it every now and then for videos too. And then I have my backup camera there, which is a 10D. I used to have my lenses in here, but I've sold a couple lenses because I was going to get out of photography. But I find myself constantly going back to it, so I'm going to, after the first of the year, I'm going to focus more on my photography and get me some more lenses. I used to have a 400mm in here and a 70-200. And I don't know, I got rid of them because the 400, I got to where I couldn't hold it steady anymore because of my age and everything. You know, it's just a heavy lens. So I'm going to probably swap and get the 100-400, which has image stabilization on it, and probably get another 70-200. And then this is a 24-105. And this will cover all my focal lengths that I need. This is my... What? Don't do it. You'll get hurt. He's wanting to jump. The 24-105 will cover close and mid-range. The 70-200 will cover portraits and anything for a good distance. And then I told you you're going to get hurt. Now he's wanting to be in the video. Hey. The 100-400 will cover anything all the way out. Come on, let me finish the video. Come on. You can come over here. Good boy. And then, you know, you got all your accessories, but this is basically my mess drawer. You know, I've got my little mini tripod, which a lot of shots you've seen, the low shots and everything. I'll have my GoPro sitting on top of it, or my 7D. And then you got to have plenty of batteries. My regular batteries. I've got interloop batteries, AA, AAA, D batteries, C batteries, chargers, stuff to hold it in. And then go up to the next drawer. This one isn't as full, but I've got my GoPro suction cup that I've used some. A bag of GoPro goodies for mounting different ways on cars. Microphones, earbuds, and then the Ceremonic microphone, which works really good. Then my memory card holder, right? And that's pretty much it for all that stuff. And then over in the other drawers, you know, I have just random radar detectors. Yeah, why is that in my camera stuff, right? But more batteries, all kind of stuff for cameras and whatnot. You like that? Now he's wanting to be in the video. Good boy. But that's pretty much that. And then in here I have my regular tripod. I have studio lights. I have lighting stands. I'm sorry, I had to think for a second. Yeah, I know what he's really wanting. He's wanting my glasses are making a light on the wall, and he's wanting to get it. He likes chasing that light. But I have studio lighting and stuff in there, just all kind of stuff, plus my clothes, and like I said, photos, books, all kinds of crap like that. Be careful. So with all that good stuff said, Cooper and I are going to say good night, goodbye, good day, and whatever you want to call it. Turn you around. And also, Christmas time is very fast approaching. Today is, what is today? What is today, Coop? Get my glasses so I can see. Today is the 13th of December. God, I can't even think. Today's the 13th of December, so I don't know if I will see you again. I know I'll be making more videos, but I don't know if I'll see you again, in the next videos. So if we don't, Cooper and I, don't see you in the next video, I would like to say thank you for stopping by. I would like to say Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year to you, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you believe in. All the best, and I hope to see you again in the next video. But more specifically, be safe out there. Be very, very safe. This time of year is crazy. And we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.